Yes, Assalamualaikum. Good morning or good evening to Sir Faisal. We are one of your attended one of your classes, code number BHR 20203. We will be presenting the International Human Resource Management Assignment 1, where it explains how the variables that moderate differences between domestic and international HR practices of a multinational firm in Malaysia. So first of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is ALIYA binti Muhammad Nazri.
My name is Nur Adriana Hashim Muhammad Shamsul, and next is
My name is Nur Aisyah MAISARA binti Muhammad Nizam. And next,
And my name is Naushad Daniel bin Hisham. And next,
And my name is Harini Kumar.
Okay, so the company we pick are Royal Dutch Shell and also HSBC Bank Malaysia as a domestic and international HR practices. So I will pass on to a fellow member of mine to start the introduction.
so I will present introduction to international human resource management. So the first one is definition and role. Human resource management focuses on managing people across international borders in multinational enterprise, addressing global challenges like cultural diversity, legal differences, and talent mobility. And for the evolution of human resource management, initially centered on foreign management and culture, human resource management now includes global talent, digital transformation, and sustainability. And for the last one, strategic importance, human resource management connects international business strategy with effective people management, supporting global expansion and mobility. And I will pass to the next presenter.
Okay, and next I will be explaining five objectives for each Royal Dutch Shell, along with HSBC Bank Malaysia. So first of all, international human resource management is the comprehensive process of managing human capital across multiple countries, aligning HR strategies with global business objectives. Unlike domestic HRM, which focuses solely on national level employee matters, IHRM addresses complex issues such as international laws, cultural differences, expatriate management, and geographically dispersed teams. Multinational corporations like Shell and HSBC Malaysia demonstrate successful adaptation to IHRM practices to maintain operational efficiency across diverse regions. Their HR policies must consider varying cultural, legal, and economic conditions in each country of operation. These companies also face challenges such as attracting global talent, developing internationally competent leaders, fostering diversity, ensuring fair performance evaluation, and managing cross-border compensation system. Therefore, IHRM plays a key role in bridging global strategies with local realities, creating a unified yet flexible workforce approach. So the first of the objectives are strategic global alignment, the symbiosis of business and human resource. A vital aspect of IHRM is creating performance management systems that are globally um, consistent while remaining adaptable to local expectations and standards. Shell uses a standardized digital appraisal system that tracks employee, including Malaysia, while integrating local legal and cultural considerations. These digital platforms ensure that global performance benchmarks are upheld while respecting regional feedback styles and promotion norms. On the other hand, HSBC Malaysia continues dialogue, real-time feedback, and structured 360-degree evaluations. Employees are encouraged to set goals jointly with supervisors and participate in regular performance reviews using more mobile accessible HR systems, supporting hybrid and remote work environments. So to ensure fairness, Both firms employ bias mitigation strategies such as calibration communities and equity reviews. In contrast to domestic HRM typically lacks the global integration seen in IHRM. Shell and HSBC clearly illustrate how IHRM can create cohesive performance systems that respect global standards while embracing local uniqueness. For the third objective, development of skills and international leadership. A major goal of international human resource management is to nurture globally capable leaders and skilled professionals who can thrive in complex international business settings. Shell adopts a strategic approach that includes internal development programs, international training schemes, and global rotations to immerse employees in various culture and regulatory environments. In Malaysia, Shell supports leadership readiness by offering structured learning pathways and career growth resources, enabling employees to transition smoothly into global leadership roles. Meanwhile, HSBC Malaysia emphasizes personalized career development through its global training platform known as HSBC University. The platform promotes goal setting, provides instant feedback, and enables employees to participate in more cross-functional assignments that may last from a few months to several years. These strategies ensure that future leaders are cultivated not only for roles within Malaysia but also across HSBC worldwide operations. By comparison, domestic HRM tends to focus solely on national workforce needs and seldom prepares for responsibility that are more international tasks. So Shell and HSBC demonstrate how IHRM can effectively develop a talent pool that is adaptable, mobile, and capable of leading both locally and globally. Thirdly is the global talent acquisition and deployment. Global human resource management aims to attract and utilize highly competent individuals globally. So, aligning these with strategic business objectives, Shell and HSBC Malaysia have implemented strategies to achieve this, such as comprehensive global mobility program and systematic succession planning in Malaysia. Shell implements flexible working arrangements and tailored the recruitment processes, exemplifying a hybrid strategy of global vision and local adaptation, while HSBC Malaysia uses a recruitment methodology that complies with global banking standards while remaining sensitive to Malaysia's regulatory and market conditions. The bank's recruitment for global activities, including IT, HR, and risk management, enhances both domestic operations and its international hiring pipeline. IHRM must navigate the intricacy of expatriation, cross-border assignments, and multinational workforce coordination, as demonstrated by Shell and HSBC. Uh, the following point, I will pass it to one of my members.
So for the second objective is attracting and retaining global talent. So to build a competitive workforce, HSBC focuses on hiring skilled professionals globally and retaining them through career development, attractive benefits, and a supportive work environment. And second one is ensuring cross-cultural competence and integration. HSBC promotes cultural awareness and collaboration by training employees to work effectively across different cultural backgrounds, enhancing teamwork and global communication. And the third one is compliance with international labor laws and standards. HSBC ensures all HR practices follow Malaysian and international labor laws, protecting employee rights and maintaining ethical, transparent operation. And for the fourth one is managing global mobility and expatriate assignment. The bank supports smooth relocation for international assignments by handling visas, cultural training, and repatriation planning, helping employees adapt and succeed abroad. For the last one is promoting diversity, equity, and inclusion. HSBC creates an inclusive workplace by embracing diversity, ensuring equal opportunities, and fostering a culture where everyone feels respected and empowered. That's for me. Then I will pass to the next presenter.
So next, I'll be presenting about variables that moderate differences, which is Shell. The first one is the complexity of operating different countries. Shell operates in many countries and each has different labor laws. In the Netherlands, which is the parent country, laws are very strict, while in Malaysia, Shell must follow local acts like the Employment Act 1955. So Shell can't use the same HR policies everywhere. They must adjust to each country's rule. This makes HR more complex. So the second one is Shell also deals with different work cultures. In the Netherlands, employees like open communication and shared decision making. In Malaysia, workers prefer clear guidance structure and respect for authority. This means Shell's HR must adjust things like contracts, onboarding, and job roles to match local expectation and legal rules. And last one, in Malaysia, for example, training must follow local laws. Shell's HR teams work with local authorities and headquarters to make sure rules are followed correctly, and this makes international HR more complex and time-consuming. Next is the cultural environment. In the Netherlands, Shell's home country, people prefer open communication and teamwork. In Malaysia, the culture is more formal and employees respect authority. So Shell must manage people differently in each country to match local expectation. Shells also adjust leadership styles based on the country. In the Netherlands, managers use team-based approach. In Malaysia, managers give more guidance and take the lead. Shells trains its managers to respect these cultural differences to build strong local teams. And lastly, Shell support diversity in all countries, but it adjusts to local culture. In Malaysia, programs like SWAN support women and multicultural teams. In the Netherlands, the focus is more on innovation and career growth. Shell makes sure its diversity efforts fit each country's values and needs. And lastly is the attitudes of senior management. Senior management plays a big role in global HR. At Shell, leaders must choose between controlling everything from headquarters or allowing local teams like in Malaysia to make their own HR decision. When leaders support local flexibility, HR become more effective because it fits with the country's culture and laws. Shell senior leaders support global talent movement and diversity. Managers often work in different countries to gain local experience. In Malaysia, local leaders are trusted to make HR decisions. This shows Shell balances global values with local flexibility. And lastly, Shell's leaders focus on ethics, transparency, and employees' voice. They promote a speak-up culture across all offices. In Malaysia, managers are trained to handle issues by following global rules while respecting local values. This builds a trust and shows Shell values both global standard and local respect. Next, I will pass to Sarah.
Weh, stop kejap boleh je lagi sambung dekat.
Aisyah boleh.
Okay, next is analysis. So I want to present about strength and weaknesses. Shell Malaysia, which is domestic HRM. So for Shell Malaysia, one of the biggest strength is it deeps in understanding of local culture and law. So since they operate mainly within Malaysia, their HR team can quickly respond to local issue without needing international approval. So this make their decision-making process more flexible and efficient. So they also follow the Malaysian Employment 1955 closely, which help in creating policies that meet local employee expectation like job security and respectful communication. And as a result, this contribute to positive work environment and high job satisfaction. So this is for strength, and for the weaknesses is the downside is that Shell Malaysia may offer fewer international career opportunities. That their HR practices are very locally focused, so they might be slower to adapt global best practices, such as digital HR tools or global diversity program. And then without benchmarking also again international standards, some of their practices might become outdated over that time. So next. So next is for analysis, HSBC Bank Malaysia International HRM. They also have two strengths and weaknesses. So for HSBC Bank Malaysia, their strength lies in being part of a global banking group that they use internationally tested HR system, which mean that employees receive consistent treatment no matter which country they work in. And then they also offer global career development opportunities through international transfer and leadership program, which can help employee gains new experience and grow professionally. And then for HSBC also, very strict with ethnic privacy and regulation, which protect both the employee and the company. And then for weaknesses is because their decision often go through regional or global office, it can slow down process like hiring or promotions, and also some global HR policy may not fit well with Malaysian work culture. And then for example is some employees may find it hard to adapt to flatter or global expectation. So this could lead to reduced engagement or a feeling of disconnection from leadership. Next, I will pass to the next presenter.
Okay, so now I'm going to present about suggestion part, which is for the both companies. Firstly, I will go for the Shell, which is I suggest. Firstly, introduce short-term overseas assignment and global mobility, which is it provides opportunities for employees to work on short-term projects in Shell's global office. For an example, Singapore, Netherlands as well, and it also helps increases international exposure and strengthen future leadership pipelines. It follows best practices example from HSBC Asian mobility programs. And also my second suggestion for Shell is adopt advanced global HR technologies, which is it's invest in system like Workday or SAP success factors, and it helps to automate recruitment, improve HR analytics, and supports digital learning as well. So it's automatically use AI powered tools to speed up the hiring and improve candidate quality. So I'm moving to the HSBC Malaysia, which is firstly I suggest empower local HR teams for faster decision making. It's mean allow local HR to approve non-executive hiring decision independently. So it's also helps to speed up the recruitment and enhances competitiveness in Malaysia. My second suggestion is localize international policies to suit Malaysian culture, which is adapt global policies to reflect Malaysian values. For an example, hierarchy, respect, and family as well. So it helps to provide additional leave during Hari Raya, childcare, and elder care support. For it's mainly can provide for the additional leave for the um, festival seasons, and also it helps to increase employee engagement and satisfaction as well. And for the last suggestion is improve communication between local staff and global leadership, which means organize quarterly town halls with global leaders for Malaysian staff. It's involved Malaysian employees in global HR forums and feedback panels. So from that, they can get more suggestion from from other parties too. And it helps to strengthen connection between local staff and global leadership. So that's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you. Aisyah,